Thank you so much to Neil there. We'll have our next keynote, which will then be followed by a fireside. For this next keynote, I'd like to welcome on someone that is a head of global partnerships at EC Markets, providing affiliates and IBs with advanced tools and support to drive sustainable client acquisition. Please welcome to the stage Sherwan Zeybo, Global Head of Business Development at EC Markets.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sherwan. I am the Global Head of Business Development at EC Markets. And today I'd like to discuss something that I've been involved with over the past 12 years, which are IBs and affiliates. So, as you all know, IBs and affiliates, to me personally at least, are the backbone of every broker. If you're intending to expand in any market, you need IBs and affiliates. Now, why do you need these IBs and affiliates as a broker? Now, what they do, they drive your client acquisition, obviously because they're people that are on ground, their material is localized, and at the end of the day, you are new in that area. However, the IBs and affiliates, they've been there for ages. People know them. And they usually outperform your indoor marketing. The reason for that is they communicate with the trading communities in those regions. Now, what do they help you mainly do? Establish a sense of trust between you and the traders. They localize your product. And of course, they create these local communities of traders that will trust you and trade with your brokers. Now, for IBs and affiliates to provide you with the things that we just mentioned, the broker in return needs to provide certain things. Now, everything starts from your onboarding, your tools, and the continuous trading you give to your IBs and affiliates. Nowadays, it is essential for you as a broker to provide your IBs and affiliates with a portal that's simple and easy for your clients to onboard. On top of that, you need to provide them with tools. Now, these tools, they're like small bullets that the IBs use in order for them to bring you business. What they can be your localized products, your different account types, your good trading conditions. Now, on top of that, IBs and affiliates are data-driven. You need to give them real, transparent data. They need to understand how their business is going. They need to understand how many visitors they're getting, what's their conversion rate, why are they not converting, why are they converting. So data is essential for these IBs and partners to help you grow your business. Another very, very important point is technology. We are in 2025. Manual procedures should be a thing in the past. So everything that has to do with technology and automation will help your IBs and affiliates and partners grow your business much faster. Now, we often speak about IBs and affiliates, but do we understand the difference between them? At the end of the day, IBs, what they use is the relationship they have with their clients, with their trading communities, in order to bring that business to your broker. And they work on building long-term relationships with their clients. So they have direct access with these clients, and they work on building that relationships. Affiliates, on the other hand, they're content creators. So what they aim for is to get you as much traffic as possible. And these two need to be treated differently and provided with different tools. For example, IBs, they need CRM tools. Now, why do they need these CRM tools? They need to understand what their traffic is doing at your broker. How well are they converting? What's their retention ratio? Are they increasing quarter on quarter, month on month? From the other hand, what affiliate needs, they need marketing assets and analytics for them to better understand and optimize the campaigns that they're creating for you as a broker. Now, right technology. As we said, technology is key. You need to have the correct CRM tools. For example, at EC Markets, we've created this partner portal, the CRM for our IBs, where they can find every piece of data they need. They can see how many people clicked on their link, how many people registered, what stage of registration did they stop at, where did they continue, how many converted, how many redeposited. Now, all of this information, it helps your partners basically to optimize what they're doing in order to bring you as a broker better performance. As we said, tracking links, partner dashboard, and real-time reporting. Again, very, very important for the IBs to understand their strong points and their weak points. So, something else that's important for us as brokers. We need to understand that we need to align our goals with our IBs and partners. We need to be working for the same things. For example, a broker cannot be aiming for high client acquisition while the IB is aiming for high trading volume. So you need to optimize your goals in order for both of you to work together. At the same time, you need to optimize your marketing campaign and your onboarding campaigns, because a broker has many, many products. So if the broker, for example, is advertising, strongly advertising the standard accounts, and then you have the IBs and the affiliates, they're basically advertising a completely different account types, your campaigns are going against each other. So having continuous communication with your IBs and understanding and aligning your goals is vital to having success with these partners. Now, as we know, commissions are very, very important for IBs and partners. Your payouts are very important, but they are not everything. They need support. You need to have dedicated account managers continually there to support your IBs and partners with any problems that they might face. Also, now that, regulations are very important, every broker should go by every single piece of regulation. So continuous training to your partners and IB with the continuously changing regulations and compliances will help them understand how they can better advertise your broker. Now, something else that's very important is that we need to understand that each region acts differently than the other. So right now we have Africa, Asia, MENA, and LATAM. Obviously, they act differently. Localization of your IBs is very important. We need to understand that IBs use different methods in different regions because each region has their own type of traders. They react differently to type of communication. In Africa, for example, you have the trend of creating WhatsApp groups. All of the communities are in small online groups where the IBs provide some sort of services, and from there on, they refer certain brokers. In Asia, it's all about influencers and local influence, because the way that business works in Asia, they need to see one of their own, a local, working with your broker and promoting it for all the right reasons, obviously. And the same goes for the other regions as well. Now, we've spoken a lot about what a broker needs to do for an IB. One of the case studies that I'm going to mention here is one of our partners, basically. He's a big affiliate. So this guy was getting a lot of traffic our way. However, we had zero conversion. And we had a call with him. Using our reporting system, we understood what his clients are facing, the problem they're facing. So they're reaching a certain part of registration where the process seems a bit too complicated for them, and they just leave it. They don't continue registration. So after seeing the data and understanding the problem, we fixed that issue. We made it a more simple and smooth, and his registration jumped up by 120% within 2 weeks. So if you're a broker and you want to start your affiliate program, these are the 3 questions you should ask yourself. Do you have real-time dashboards in place? Do partners understand your retention strategy? Are your products optimized for their audience? Now, if your answer to these 3 questions as a broker are yes, then you're ready to globally expand and onboard partners and IBs from all over the globe. The takeaways that we should take from this, basically, is that partners are strategic drivers, not just lead sources. Technology and trust unlock stability. Growth comes with alignment, enablement, and execution. Thank you guys for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you.